We're rolling.
What's up? It's Sammy, the Spanish guy Gavar, and new TNT champion. And you, yes, you, right now are listening to the
Bob Culture Podcast.
Bob Culture Podcast.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Nothing between the lines of the page or out of time. Forgiveness is for angels with its angel fell out of line. Nothing, no second chance or redemption can be found. 'Cause you can't run the devil and the devil is running you down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into a very special El Unico edition of the BCP. Very excited to talk to this guy. A lot of these guys have been coming on the show. They're coming in hot. I know he has a lot to say, so please welcome in. And I'm so thankful for this platform and the opportunity right now. He is right now the #1 contender, I believe, for the IWA Breakthrough Championship. Correct me if I'm wrong. He is El Unico himself, our good friend, Mr. Chris Barton. Dude, thank you for a few minutes, man. How are you?
Thank you so much for the warm welcome. But first of all, let's address my background real quick.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
Baby.
Doing some,
we got
doing some graphics. Yeah.
As of this recording,
Yeah.
we got it.
We got it. There's so much to talk about. I literally came home. I turned on my computer. We got this going, man, because I wanted to be one of the first ones to talk to you, man. I appreciate you coming on the show, man. This is a voice for everybody, man. Like I said, I don't wear company hats on this show. If I'm going to work at Titan, I'm going to wear that Titan hat. If I'm working at Magic, I'll wear that Magic hat. But when I'm here in the office here, we're at the BCP compound. The only letters I'm working for are BCP. We're going to ask the questions. We're going to talk to the superstars. And I know you have a lot to say. So I come home, I turn on my computer. You do have a match. As of what, like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, whatever it is?
About maybe 2 hours ago.
Okay, wow.
We got the match.
So should we start at the beginning?
We could start in the beginning, man.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest mistake is giving me a live platform.
Okay.
Live microphone.
I'll set it up. I'll set it up for everyone that's not familiar with the situation real quick for you.
Okay.
Barton having very strong showing here at Titan Championship Wrestling. He had a great showing in the Mount Olympus Rumble. I believe you had the most eliminations. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I got eliminated towards the end.
Yes.
So I don't know if anyone else in the match got more, but I think I got 4 eliminations.
And
so it's definitely, if not the most, it's top 2, top 3.
But that's great. And I will say this, Mac, the champ at the time, was on commentary with me, and your name came out of his mouth a lot. So there were eyes on you from the champ. Watching back, I'm sure you'll see that when that's going to be out on Mob TV, shameless promo. That being said, though, you have been making your voice heard, saying that there was no match booked for you January 8th at Monsoon, the 2-year anniversary of Titan Championship Wrestling. Obviously, I'm sure you took that personally. I think the words that you were told, I don't know if you want me to share this or not, were "we have nothing for you." A guy who came in and stole the show at one of the tryouts and has been a standout here in Titan Championship Wrestling, now getting the "we have nothing for you." You went off, man. You use your voice on Facebook. As you can see, you've changed the flyer, man. So you get that comment from management. Obviously a changing of the guard here. And again, I'm calling it right down the middle, just asking the questions, just the messenger here, guys. Please hire me. That being said, you wanted to be heard, man. You have changed a lot of things with the flyers. You have put stuff out on Facebook. People are like, I'll fight them. Dude, I mean, and apparently it paid off. But what was your mindset when you were told we have nothing for you?
Well, first of all, I never had a trial with Titan. I got asked to be a part of Titan. So when I did the Road to Mount Olympus Rumble, I believe it was October or September of 2020, I came in, and guess what? I got the most eliminations in that match also.
Oh, I apologize. My mistake.
Debut.
My mistake.
It's all good. Listen,
I thought you came in with when they were doing the tryouts with PJ and all them. Mm-hmm.
That was my first official match with Titan.
Okay.
I was supposed to be in the Mount Olympus Rumble last year, and I got sick. But that's besides the point.
Right.
Since I've stepped foot in this company, I've been one of the top players. I put it out in my promo I did a few days ago. I've been a top player in this company since I arrived. Since day one, I fought PJ Savage and Big Rock, and I beat them both.
I was there. Yeah.
Beat them both. Then I fought the Golden Boy, John Moran, who's your current champion, took him to his limit. Popped my shoulder, he took the advantage. Listen, I'm not going to take away his win. He earned it. Congrats to him.
Congrats, Johnny. Yeah.
John West, me and him, we fight it out. He chickens out and wants to do a count out. Whatever. Listen, I'm going to stumble on my words a little bit. I'm angry. I'm pissed off. I'm upset. We're uncensored. All right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say here. And then I fight Adrian Santos, who for 2 shows in a row, back to back, I absolutely destroy. I emasculated him. And he will never be in Titan again. That's how bad it was.
Wow.
Management's like, yo, we don't want this guy back. He's a scrub.
Wow.
Mount Olympus Rumble comes. One of the most eliminations. And then I message management. Because, 2-year anniversary.
It's a big one.
What I mean? That's a big show. We went from a Mania-like show to another Mania-like show.
Sure.
You know what I mean? The 2 back-to-back big shows. And then I message management. You want to tell me we have nothing for you? Are you kidding me? You have nothing for me? The one that's been busting his fucking ass for this company since I stepped foot in it? The man that's put out content after content and has given nothing but 110% to make Titan something. More so than most. When I walk out there, I get a reaction. Let's just be straight up about it. I get the reaction from the people, whether it's positive or negative. Most polarizing figure here in Titan Championship Wrestling. And you want to know something? I'm angry. I'm still angry that even after my match got announced, I'm wrestling Nikos Rikos, which we'll talk about in a second.
Yeah.
That I had to go the lengths I had to go to. I had to speak up for myself. I had to put out promos. I have to comment, we want Barton on every single Titan post. You think I wanted to do that? You think I want to go out of my way to do shit like that? No, I don't. So, Titan, you made the smart choice giving me a match January 8th. Because even if you didn't, I was going to be there no matter what. And I told you, management, I'm not going to say your name. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say your name. It's pretty common fucking knowledge, but I'm not going to say your name on here because I have at least that much respect for you.
Okay.
But had you not given me a match, I would have shown up anyway. I would have walked in the door and create an opportunity, which is exactly what I told you I was going to do. So let's talk about Nikos Rikos. Let's talk about him.
Yes.
Former TCW middleweight champion. The man that went to war with someone I'm really close with, Rick Recon. But Nikos, you seem to have fallen off recently. And now you're going to step in the ring again with El Unico. And listen, pull back the curtain a little bit more. Okay. I've wrestled Nikos Rikos before.
Yeah.
I wrestled him almost 2 years ago in a place called Bronx Wrestling Federation.
Okay.
And he won. And you know why he won that match? Because he had one of your favorite people in his corner.
Oh, don't bring me into this. Don't bring me into this. I don't want any.
Listen, I'm calling it like I see it, man.
Fair. That's fair, man.
I'm calling
That's
it like
fair.
I see it.
Oh,
he
boy.
had the vivacious, vicious Vicky by his side, pulling my foot, causing distractions. Well, you know what, Nikos Rikos, you don't have that distraction anymore. So what's going to be the excuse when I take your fucking head off of a lariat January 8th? There's not going to be an excuse.
Wow. Well, I'll say this, calling it down the middle, man. And I can't argue with you. You're fair. I mean, Riley even came at me at the last show, man. I sometimes I try to feel like very safe behind the commentary table, but things are getting crazy. Things are getting heated. Obviously, Savage came on the show. He had a lot to say. And even the champ at the time, Monsta Mack, commented on what Savage had to say. I'm sure he'll be watching this one as well. He had a lot to say about you in the Mount Olympus Rumble. When it is available, make sure you watch that, man, because you definitely weren't I know you kind of question your worth. You question your worth when something like that happens. Like, you have nothing for me. Like, I've carried the banner of Titan. I'm the first guy to put out promos when you want promos. Like, I see that, man. I see the hustle. I see the work. For crying out loud, yo, this guy, for real, when I'm going around an intermission trying to find where the cookie cake is, this guy, biggest guy coming around the room, biggest guy in the Rumble, with just a nice piece of cookie cake for me. I'm like, this guy is my favorite. Chris Barton.
You know what? That boils down to respect.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, no matter how, like, I respect you and the platform you give out to people. And when I reached out to you to be on the show, you didn't reach out to me. I reached out to you to be on this show because I had a lot of guys I had to get off my chest. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on the podcast. I'm going to talk to Rob. I'm going to vent out my frustrations. So you the one that are giving me the platform to say what I got to say. Dude, and I will always respect you for doing that, whether it's for me or for anybody else in this business.
Dude,
you earned that piece of cookie cake.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You are the man for that. But real talk, like, Nikos's record speaks for himself, holding that middleweight championship for such a long time. Let's be real. He's been having match of the night. The last triple threat was great. All the matches of the show were great, but that match was fantastic. His rivalry, like you mentioned, with Recon, that 2 out of 3 falls where even PJ Savage came on the show, said one of the best indie matches he's ever seen. The guy is on another level right now. Even though he just lost the championship, the guy is still on another level. Do you factor that in going against Nikos Rikos, and what would a win over the likes of a Nikos Rikos mean to you?
Listen, Nikos is good. I have nothing negative to say about Nikos Rikos in ring. All right. But let's be real honest. Like, he doesn't like a lot of people. He doesn't like anybody, to tell you the honest truth. We share a locker room. I see the way he looks at me. Like, he thinks he's better than me. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Nikos Rikos. You're not fucking better than me. And January 8th, when we get in that ring again, you're going to realize I'm not the same person from 2 years ago. You see, I'm constantly getting better and upping my game. That's one thing I could say about myself, as opposed to other people. I'm constantly stepping my game up. And Nikos Rikos, we're going to get in that ring, and there's going to be no distractions. There's going to be no bullshit. I know you. I've wrestled you. I know what you're capable of, and I've seen what you're able to do. You're not going to be able to do that shit with me. You're not going to be able to lift me. You're not going to be able to do any of these things to me to get me down. Wow. So, Nico, you could train. You could prepare. You could do whatever you got to do to mentally make yourself ready for January 8th. It's not going to be enough because I'm hungry and I'm going in there to make a statement, to show management who the fuck is Chris Barton.
Yeah, man. And I'm glad that it was received in the manner where you did get a match. Did any part of you think, and again, I'm just calling it down the middle. I'm just asking the questions here. Did any part of you think like, hey, I'm going to rub someone the wrong way. I'm going to come off as unprofessional. I'm going to do this. Or you were just like, I'm all in on this.
I don't care. You know what? Why be loyal to? Why be a good soldier if the lieutenant couldn't give less of a shit about you? You know,
learn that lesson in my marriage, bro. Trust me, I get it.
So listen. So I don't care what I do. Did I like that I had to take the steps I had to take? No, I don't. I like to have fun, I like to have a good time, and I like to be serious when I need to be serious. Yeah. But at the same token, I was disrespected. And you know what? I'm still not finished with management.
Oh.
I'm not finished with them. I got a bone to pick with SP. I got a bone to pick with upper management. And to tell you the God honest truth, I want to beat the shit out of management.
Wow. Do you feel it has any? You mentioned SP. Do you feel it has anything to do with the changing of the guard from Billy now to Charlie taking over? And I'm just asking the questions.
SP Anderson is the general manager of Titan Championship Wrestling.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. He is the spokesperson to upper management. So whatever anger I have with upper management, I'm going to have with SP Anderson as well. Okay. Because upper management doesn't have the balls to get in the fucking ring with me. Wow. And he never will. You see, Billy, we know him as Uncle Cletus from that other place that shall not be named. We know that Billy can get in the ring if he has to. This new owner, he will never get in that ring. He will never step up face to face with me and say to my face that he has nothing for me. So he has SP Anderson do it. So you know what? SP Anderson, in my eyes, is going to be the example. So SP Anderson, I know we're sharing a locker room this coming Saturday at IWA. I know this podcast is taped. So by the time this comes out, IWA may have already happened.
Oh, it'll be out before then. I got you, bro.
It'll be out before then. Oh,
Shameless
so
pro. We got to get those butts and seats, man.
Listen,
I got you, bro.
SP Anderson, listen, man. If I see you at IWA or if I see you in the street and you do some dumb shit, I'm taking you out. Because upper management, listen, I'm not going to fight someone that doesn't want to fight me. I'm not going to fight someone that doesn't have the balls to step up to me. Because what does that do for me? Yeah. SP Anderson likes to run his mouth. You see my post. You see what I posted. Who's the first to comment? SP.
Yeah. It usually is, yeah.
So SP Anderson, let's see how much you talk when you're face to face with me. Because whenever you see me, it's all brother. So let's see what happens when you see me.
Wow, man. This is wild. But at the end of the day, man, you did make your voice heard. You see that poster behind you where you kind of scribbled everyone out except for respected veterans and then the homies. I did notice the little things like that. Speaking about respect, we did see others comment on your post, not just SP Anderson, but the likes of Mastodon, who has made his presence known here and there at Titan Championship Wrestling. He is hungry. He basically said this when he came to Titan Championship Wrestling. He expected a bunch of Titans, and outside of you and a couple other guys, it was slim pickings. It was a lot of small guys. And he goes, I'll eat. But he jumped on the opportunity. When he saw that you posted that, he jumped on an opportunity, said, I would love to face Chris Barton. What does that mean to you? And would that be something you'd be looking forward to?
Mastodon ain't hungry no more. He lost almost 200 pounds, if not over. He ain't hungry no more.
Wow.
Mastodon, if you step in the ring with me, you're just making yourself easier to throw around.
Wow.
You don't want it, Mastodon. If you wanted it, you would have took your shot at the Mount Olympus Rumble that you were not a part of, that you were jaw-jacking, that you were going to be a part of. I was waiting for you, except to get Jeff Noyes. What a joke.
Oh, man. A lot of strong feelings and opinions here, man. I appreciate
a lot of strong feelings here. Name other people who commented on my post, because I'll keep going.
Well, I was going to talk about your match with Craig Steele, because that is an important one. That is for gold. But I'll pull up that post while we're talking about that too, man, because I do have your page up. I do my homework, man. I do remember SP was definitely one of the first. Mastodon as well. And you've been posting a lot, man. You're getting a lot of look. Dude, that Sega Genesis graphic, so good.
Amazing. IWA is next level right now. They have big things coming up next year. So and it sucks because I'm so angry with one company and I'm embracing and loving another one and promoting another company as well.
That's how it be sometimes, man, as we all learn. And I see that you've gotten your Spider-Man tickets as well, so congrats on that.
Absolutely, man. I had to. Horrible to get them. It took we game planned. I'll talk about Spider-Man tickets real quick.
Yeah, please.
Me and my two friends who I'm going with, we game planned 2 days before. So we were on a group call at 11:30 p.m.
Nice.
This was a half hour before the tickets went live. We were like, all right, one of you go on Regal for this day. I'll go on AMC for this day. You go on this other site for that day because you had better luck with that. And 12-1 hits where tickets go on sale. Crash.
Yeah.
Waiting list.
That was me trying to get the Ecto One popcorn holder. That was me.
Oh man. Crash. Like we at the last half hour later, we're kind of like narrowing down our options because at this point, like we're on a waiting list now at AMC. And it's not going through. I checked the Alamo Draft House, which is a movie theater in Brooklyn. And we managed to get 3 tickets for the Alamo Draft House. And I screamed,
that place is great.
Opening day, actually December 16th. So it's the day before the actual launch day. And the Alamo Draft House is beautiful. It's like they have recliner chairs. It's actually like they treat it like a restaurant. So you have waiters come up to you and they're like, "Hey, like."
Is that Brooklyn? Like, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it's Brooklyn by Fulton Street.
Okay. My sister always talks about it when she used to live in Brooklyn because I know the name of that place. And yeah, that's a great place to see a movie, man. That's amazing, dude. Real quick, I did pull up the post. There's a couple things. So I did see Jeff Noyes commented. Ernest, or I should say, I'm sorry, Smiley commented. Obviously has a date with Destiny that day.
Smiley
Moran
is the fucking man.
I love Smiley.
Let me talk about Smiley real quick.
Yeah, please.
Smiley is one of the most underrated wrestlers
in
the world. I'm not talking in Northeast, the country. He is one of the most underrated wrestlers in the world. And I tell him every single time, I'm like, yo, bro, you're the most innovative wrestler I've ever seen. Him and Prince Ahmed are the two most innovative people I've seen in pro wrestling.
That's
crazy. In today's era, in an era where everyone's copying each other's shit, those two guys are innovators. Those are the two guys that in 10, 20 years, when the next up-and-coming group comes up, they're going to look to those guys for inspiration.
Dude,
just the same way I look at Monsta Mack, and the same way I look at like Hit Squad, SAT, Grim Reaper, those guys, Smiley and Prince Ahmed, and hopefully myself and a few others will be that generation that they look up to. But
I love that.
Who else is down that?
So I got you. Real quick, I wanted to say I saw Smiley warming up a couple times recently, the past couple shows in the ring, and that was just a treat seeing him warm up and come up with stuff to pull back the curtain just a little bit. The genius, innovative, and I'd love to see you face him someday, Mr. Barton, as well.
We wrestled. Quick little story.
Yeah, please.
I'll throw it in there. Me and Smiley were supposed to wrestle a singles match 3 years ago.
Okay.
It was like maybe 2.5 years ago for this lucha company, Mass Entertainment.
Okay.
They're not around anymore, unfortunately. But we were supposed to do a singles match. They got changed to a triple threat match. So we called like a good 6-7 minute match, right? Pulling back the curtain, you know what I mean? You're given times. And we're in gorilla position about to go out. And one of the promoters was like, hey, I need you guys to go 20 or something like that. So we didn't have time to rearrange the match.
Yeah.
So we kind of took what we called and stretched it out.
Yeah. How did that work out?
It was okay. It wasn't. Yeah.
It didn't feel organic.
More like a fast-paced match it was supposed to be, and it switched to something a little bit more slow and a lot of stalling. So I've always said I want another match with Smiley, and I know Smiley has his hands full with Rick Recon for the middleweight title, which is going to be a banger of a match.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully down the line, whether it's in Titan or somewhere else, I get the opportunity to work Smiley again.
Absolutely, man. I'll go to bat for you anywhere I work for sure, man. Real quick on your post, so we had Jeff Noyes, who you mentioned already. The champ Johnny Moran chimed in and did say Mastodon was available. So that Mastodon chat went pretty deep. SP Anderson, Tony Cheney chimed in as well. Smiley, we already mentioned. Yeah, I see a couple BD Cruz, a couple eyeball emojis. So yeah, BD man, people want to fight you.
BD Cruz is another one too. He is the New Age Wrestling heavyweight champion.
Oh wow! Hey man, the heavyweight champ
down in Massachusetts.
Okay,
so BD Cruz is definitely someone I have no problem getting in the ring with, and me taking his head off with a lariat as well.
Dude, that's a good problem to have. People want to fight you. I'm personally here for the Mastodon match. I thought for sure, I'm like, they're probably going to make this match. I really wanted to see that. So maybe down the line, we'll see that. Maybe we'll see Mastodon in some other capacity. Obviously, you had some words for him already. You did mention Monsta Mack. I thought that would be a great match. So obviously, he had a long rivalry going on with Johnny. And I feel, first of all, I loved everything about that. That promo was stellar. Johnny, I'm no stranger to, telling you guys right now, very partial to, even though I'm supposed to be impartial, Johnny, good dude, means a lot to me, rooting for him all the way. Just a great long-term story, great wrestling, great matches, great feud. That being said, I feel like PJ even said it, there's respect there, but a lot, he's the champ. He's got a target on his back right now, but a lot of people felt like maybe they missed opportunities while some of these longer feuds were going on.
Monsta Mack is one of those dudes where I don't give a shit if it's for a title. I don't need a title to cement my legacy. I don't need a championship. So Monsta Mack is someone who I've watched growing up, and he's someone that I want to match with. Me and him aren't that much different. We're both hardcore gamers. We live not far from each other. So I'm on the border between Bushwick and Bed-Stuy, which, guess where he's from?
Yeah,
Bed-Stuy. I've lived in Bed-Stuy, so I know what it's all about. You know what I mean? Some of the same moves. Hell, I do his monster driver. I paid tribute to him when I wrestle in there. So the match with Monsta Mack is money. Yeah. That feud is money. I don't know what he's up to right now. I know Low Life Louie is wrestling for the hardcore title, and I would love to work Low Life Louie as well. But Monsta Mack, what are you doing January 8th? Because after I'm done beating Nikos, I have no problem getting in there and fighting you, man.
Wow.
I have no problem at all.
I'm here for it. Hashtag here for it. You heard that. This will be the clip right there. We'll clip this. We'll tag Monsta Mack, the champ, or the former champ, I should say. We'll see that. We'll see what his, what his dance card's looking like coming up. Obviously, been through a lot already with this feud with Johnny. So we'll see what's going on with him moving forward. For you, actually, you know what? Real quick, Johnny's got the target on his back, or on his back, I should say. Any thoughts on a match with Johnny, or earning a match with Johnny?
You know what? To give you the God honest truth, bro.
Yeah.
And
you want to know?
Titan just gives the opportunity to whoever the hell they want to give the opportunity to. Adam Chandler is a hell of an athlete, but what the hell did he do to earn that title shot? Why didn't Monsta Mack get a rematch? Rematch clause. What happened with that? You know what I mean? Johnny Moran fought for the title how many times in the past year? Monsta Mack loses and doesn't get a rematch? Not even a triple threat? This Adam Chandler guy walks in and gets a shot. I would like to wrestle Adam Chandler too. How about you put that out there? I have no problem wrestling him either. And with the case of Johnny, Johnny knows what I'm capable of, and he knows that if we get in there again, I'm taking the title from him. We want Johnny to have a long reign. He's fought for over a year to get the title. We don't want him to lose it so fast. So they're going to keep me and Johnny as far apart as possible because they saw what I did to him back in April, where I took him to his limit, and I'm tossing him around. I'm chopping the shit out of him. And then at the last second, he gets a dub. I pop my shoulder and bruise my shin. But listen, I'm not here to give excuses. He took advantage of an opportunity. But down the line, when we inevitably have that match, I'm taking the title.
Wow.
Straight up.
Wow. A lot of strong words. I appreciate you coming on and telling it how you view it like it is from you, man. Obviously, a win over the likes of a Nikos Rikos would certainly put you in a very good position. But I do want to talk about this. You do have a title opportunity. Shameless promo at IWA Presents Reload. That is this Saturday. I believe tickets are still available. Craig Steele versus Unico Chris Barton for the Breakthrough Championship here at IWA. Your thoughts on facing the big deal, Craig Steele?
Man, I'm talking so much already that I want as much time as possible to push this match with Greg.
Please.
I know I've been talking about Titan, but you know what? Fuck Titan for the time being. Let's talk about IWA, right? Greg Steele, big deal. Greg Steele. For those who don't know, we worked a 6-way scramble back in September. It was my official IWA debut. I took Icebach Walter Diaz's head off Valerian and was 3 seconds away from being the Breakthrough Champion. Wow. But guess who comes in with a chair?
Who?
Greg Steele hits me in the back with a chair.
That sounds about right. Okay.
Straight up. Hits me in the back with a chair, takes me out, pins Walter Diaz, 1, 2, 3, new Breakthrough Champion. And you know what's funny? The show after that, you know what I was doing?
Oh,
I was in the main event with TJ Marconi, Black G's, and Encore.
Oh,
so I
wow.
went from getting hit with a chair to being in a fucking main event. And now, in my third match with IWA, it's another title shot. And third time's a charm. 3 is my lucky number. So, Greg Steele, just know this Saturday, I'm taking that fucking title. I don't want no bullshit shenanigans. Don't bring in a chair. Don't bring in any one of your dancers unless they're going to be with me afterwards. But I want the smoke. I don't want any excuse as in why you couldn't get the job done. Because this Saturday, I'm taking your head off, man. And I will be the new IWA Breakthrough Champion. And you know what's crazy, too?
Yeah, please.
I put out a promo, I want to say, maybe a month ago. Maybe it was too much. Maybe about 3 weeks ago, I put out a promo.
Okay.
He hasn't put anything out there yet. And we're only a few days away from the show as this recording. We're only a few days away from the show. And you're trying to tell me you couldn't have time to say anything? Not even a Facebook post or a status? You've been silent. And it's funny because he was also supposed to be in the Mount Olympus Rumble. And he didn't show up. So what is up with these dudes who talk big game but don't fucking back it up? You're the big deal, right, Greg? You don't present yourself like it. What makes you a big deal? That you don't got to fucking cut a promo? that you don't have to address me because you think I'm beneath you. Well, you're going to be beneath me when you're laying on your back looking up at the lights.
Yeah. Yeah, man. A lot of strong words. You got to like a whole lot of people ahead of you moving forward, man. Obviously, title opportunities are there. I got to say this one, man. We announced it at the last show, going back to Titan, that there are going to be tag team titles. They're going to be a 5-way gauntlet match. It seems like your focus is obviously on not even just singles gold, but singles competition, getting opportunity. I have to ask this one just as a journalist, has there been a thought of maybe getting a partner down the line, maybe going for that sort of gold, working with someone? I know you have good relationships with some of the guys in the line. Heck, you and Monsta Mack.
Getting a partner, brother. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Something's happening. I have no idea what's happening right now. I don't know if there's someone there with you or you're bringing a surprise guest. Something is happening right now. This guy is playing 4D chess with us right now. All right, what do we got? I can see it. I'm guessing it's tag team gold.
Hold on. This is the BCW. World BCW.
That's right.
Combination wrestling.
That's
right.
Tag
team titles. And I am the champion with my brother in arms for the past 4 years, Dominic De Niro.
Wait, for 4 years?
We've been teaming for 4 years.
Oh,
He's been
okay.
my brother in arms for 4 years. We've held these titles for over a year now.
You know what? I did have Mr. Cole on, and we were talking about. I did bring you up, and he did mention that you are the tag team champion over there. I do apologize. There's a lot of wrestling, guys. I do apologize for that.
It's all good, man. And listen, if you want to touch on that real quick,
please. We
don't have anyone that's accepted our open challenge yet, but I will say that January 21st.
Yes. Queen of the North, right?
Whatever female team. I know there was some fucking smart ass people that want to comment bullshit. Queen of the North is a show where we showcase the female talent, but at the same time, it is a BCW show. So all the champions have to defend their titles. So I'm giving an opportunity to the best female team or duo that wants a shot at this. Straight up as it is. And in regards to Titan, if me and Dominic De Niro wanted to tear up the tag division in TCW, we easily fucking could. And we will take the titles. Wow. And honestly, if you want a prediction of who's winning it, I'm going to say right now, the homies, Ransom and PJ Savage, are going to win the TCW tag team titles. And if they don't, then it's bullshit.
Wow.
That's what I'll say about that.
I knew you'd pick your boys for sure. But guys, again, shameless promo, Queen of the North. I believe you said January 21st. Correct me if I'm wrong.
21st.
That'll be at Ridgefield Park. They are known to have wrestling there from time to time. But that'll be awesome. And I'm excited to see you there. BCP should be there, set up with the table.
You better.
Yeah, dude. Oh, for you. I mean, we're worth the price of admission just to see Mr. Barton. I do want to say this, man. You know, just simply, who else? I mean, you got a laundry list. You have targets. You have goals ahead of you right now. But is it the Darius Carters of the world? Also a big title holder in BCW. Yeah.
But listen, I want to talk about people. You know, I have a match with Yaya next week.
Oh, wow.
We are wrestling. Yaya, the gifted one. He's a bitch. I called him a bitch.
Wow.
We're selling it next Friday. I got nothing else to say about that. What else I got coming up? IWA Genesis, January 22nd. I'm walking out champion this Saturday, so whoever wants a shot, January 22nd, you can come take a shot. Otherwise, so who else I want to square up with? Darius Carter don't want to smoke with me, man.
Really?
Darius Carter likes to pick on smaller people. He doesn't want to smoke with me, man, because the minute I grab him, he's going over my head. So he wants to stay as far away from me as possible. I've never locked up with Darius Carter. I've never even spoken to him live. I've never done anything with Darius Carter. And that's probably for a good reason, because he's fucking scared. So let's put it like that. Who else do I want to call out?
Yeah.
Dan Moff. Stephen Monsta Mack. Someone I fucking respect, but at the end of the day, it's my time. So if you want to go in there and square up with me, let's fucking go, big man. Sean Donovan's another one I respect. Sean Donovan, I want the smoke. Whenever you want to go in there, brother, whenever you want to go in there and fuck shit up, you let me know. And I know I'm cursing a lot, but honestly, I couldn't care less. It's my time to speak. I got a live microphone and I'm pissed off, but at the same time, really freaking excited because I know after this interview is going to go up, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to claim to be tough guys and want to fight with me. And then in person, they're going to bitch out and be like, hey, brother, how you doing? So with the limp handshake deal. So whatever,
Wow.
man.
There's a lot. You have a tall task ahead of you with Nikos Rikos. That's what's right in front of you. And then again, you have a title match right in front of you at IWA. Dude, good luck to you, sir. I'm glad that you came on and got to speak. That's what we're all about here on BCP, guys. Again, just the messenger here doing the journalistic thing. But I appreciate you keeping it real, having real talk. Real quick before we get out of here, man. I always enjoy talking to you about, we mentioned Spider-Man, all that stuff. We're talking about gaming right now. We talked a little bit at Titan, but what are you playing? I got to know, what are you playing right now? What's the game right now?
Right now, I started Scarlet Nexus.
Okay.
I bought that shitty Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl game.
Yeah, we were going to review it. We actually no, I won't comment on it, but we do not have it yet. Yeah,
I got it on sale Black Friday. It was like $20, and it is what it is. If you walk in there with high expectations, you're gonna get disappointed.
Oh, really?
But you know what? The game is fun for what it is.
Nostalgia. Yeah.
I've been playing. I have
Guardians. You were saying Guardians was good.
Yeah,
I might pick it up.
Guardians is good. I actually beat Guardians a few weeks ago. That game is amazing. I recommend everyone. It's weird. I've seen some people I see it have mixed reviews. I personally think the game has a great story. Gameplay is fun for me. I recommend the game. So I would recommend anyone go out there and get the game.
It's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Over, but it's probably still on sale. I'm not sure if you picked up the game, brother. It was 33% off.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot to look, but I always find them sales, man. I'll find it, man. And I do shameless promo. I do reviews for the pop breaks, so I love getting the games to do that, man. But I'll definitely have to pick that. I need a good story game, so you sold me on that one, bro.
That game's good for sure. I wouldn't recommend the game to you if it wasn't at least decent.
You're the guy. And so real quick, got to talk to you about this MCU, right? You got the Spider-Man tickets. All right, I didn't watch Hawkeye yet, so no spoilers here.
I didn't watch Hawkeye either.
Okay. I only watched a couple episodes, so we'll leave it at that. Did you watch Shang-Chi yet?
I did watch Shang-Chi.
Love it. Eternals?
Eternals, no, I had no interest.
I haven't seen. I've heard mixed reactions. I haven't seen that. I'm going to give it a shot. I love watching it. Favorite MCU? You don't have to go movie. Favorite MCU character?
Favorite MCU character would probably have to be. I've never been asked that question before, actually.
You have like a favorite superhero? Or are you going to say Thanos? A lot of the wrestlers say Thanos.
Well, I have a favorite superhero, but they're not MCU.
Who? Who's your favorite superhero?
Wolverine's.
That's my dude. Wolverine's my favorite. I got the Wolverine jacket. I've been him for Hollywood. There's a bunch of Wolverine figures over there.
I have a bunch of Wolverine figures, man. Wolverine has always been my guy. Wolverine, Batman. I know those are two very cliche ones, but Wolverine, Batman, Hulk, Spawn, and I want to say
Spawn.
I don't know. A big Spawn guy.
Awesome.
And I guess you could consider the Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah,
but I feel like they far exceeded the comic book.
Yeah,
I would put the Ninja Turtles up there too. I actually put the Ninja Turtles number one. If
I love
they
the
were
Turtles
in terms of comics, but MCU wise, I think Spider-Man. Such a good. Like Tom Holland's amazing.
He kills Spider-Man. It. My favorite Spider-Man. Hands down.
Glad that they've renewed the series for another 3 movies.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
that's amazing. We were really. I wish they had done that after No Way Home. That they announced that.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming we're gonna get a really sad ending to No Way Home. I won't spoil my predictions. But MCU wise, is probably gonna be Spider-Man. If not, maybe like Iron Man.
Yeah, Stark's great. Downey Jr. kills
and Scarlet Witch. I love Scarlet Witch.
Oh yeah, very powerful. I'm glad they.
Even before she came out in Age of Ultron.
Yeah. So good. All right, Mr. Barton. I do want to be respectful of your time, man. Thanks for telling us about all the games and stuff. I had to ask you all the hard-hitting questions here. But before we get out of here, we're all about that shameless promo. Tell us a little bit about the T-shirt that you're wearing right now, because I dig it. Tell everyone where they can follow you on socials, all that good stuff.
It's kind of hard to see right now because of this shitty background. Yeah, that's me as Krang. You have Krang on my belly there.
It's so
available
good.
on www.prowrestlingtees.com/official
ECS. ECS is my tag team with De Niro. So we do have a couple merch on there, myself, him, and also both of us together. Yeah, cop a shirt. They're like, I think like $20. Yeah, that's when you get a shirt. If you want my socials, Instagram, official_Chris Barton. There is East_Barton. Facebook is just Chris Barton. You'll find me. I probably have like 400 mutual friends with you. And YouTube is Chris Barton, but I really don't post as prominently on YouTube as I should. And yeah, those are all my socials. That's my merch page as well. And yeah, make sure you guys tune into Titan, tune into IWA. We Are Wrestling, Bree Combination Wrestling. Because those are the companies giving me opportunity. Even shout out to VXS. I want to give a shout out to as well because they also give me opportunities. So yeah, thank you for allowing me to vent out several frustrations, and I'll make sure that next time there's cookie cake that you get.
My guy. Yes, I popped for that, dude. Thank you so much, Mr. Barton, dude. Always a pleasure to work with you, see you, just talk to you about game and whatever it is, man. Thank you for coming on the show. Good luck in your title match this Saturday. Good luck against Nikos Rikos, and thank you so much, man. Stay safe, continued success, bro. I appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Peace.
And like we always say here on the VCP, everyone stay safe, stay positive, take care of each other. We out. Peace.